Okay, we're gonna pick up a new inn room with the room to spare quest, which you could get from the ground store for free. Let's check that out. Ground store, quest starters. So I haven't done it yet, so it shows up here as available. And it costs no crowns. So what Room to Spare does, in case we don't know, is to give us an inn room, which as an inn room is not all that useful, but as a travel point is extremely useful. It's basically long distance free travel to any of your alliance cities, and since we now share everything across our characters on the account, regardless of alliance, we can travel across alliances as well by just going to the inn room, which is free and has no cooldown. So before I go in here and get this, I want to show something else. I want to talk to this guy, Stable Master.
I sold Queen Irene her first pony.
Oh, good for you. Okay. So every day we want to spend, if we have, 250 gold to increase our speed. And you can only do it every 20 hours, 21 hours or something. So after 30 days or something, anyway, we'll be faster someday. Okay, so Stable Masters, you want to use it. Now, first of all, let's look at the houses that we already have on this account. Collections. Up here on the top, housing. Now, we already have a house, and the villa we got with Collector's Edition. But we have 3 inn rooms. We have one in Eriadon, and one in Vardenfall, and one in Stone Falls. So we're about to pick up one we don't have, and it looks like if you take this quest on 2 different characters in the same alliance, that it automatically directs you to an inn room that you don't have. So it's helping you build your travel, apparently. So what you want to do is, you certainly don't want two characters on the same account to have the same in-room twice. Now maybe the game prevents you from doing that. I haven't gone far enough to know. So I'm going to look for it's upstairs. She's still upstairs. There she is, right here. This is the room. Let's just preview it quickly. In rooms are not very exciting. Okay, they're all small. Okay, so that's no problem. Oh, I wanted to check. I think they all come unfurnished, which is fine. Now, later in the game, you may have enough gold to buy an inn room just for travel. You wouldn't have to travel very many times at the higher rates to make it more affordable to buy an in-room in a city rather than travel there very many times. All right, exit. All right.
You have a look about you. Some sort of quality that's rare to find. And trust me, I'm never wrong about these sort of things. Can I interest you in a room at the local inn? Actually, wait, that came out wrong. Look, empty rooms are just bad for business. The upkeep alone costs me more than the place is worth. But I think we can come to a sort of arrangement. And not the sort of arrangement that involves a few drinks. Let me be clear about that. I need someone to improve the reputation of my properties. A hero type who people look up to. And I have a feeling about you. You've done something great and are probably on the way to do something greater. Seems like we can help each other here. Yeah, all right. Details. I can see how this might be a bit sketchy, but don't worry. The inn-room is well kept, conveniently located. I know you adventuring types wanting a home in every town. This would be a nice addition to your holdings. No catch. I just need someone to freshen up my image. And my gut tells me you're the one to do that. As long as you're not planning on turning it into a skooma den or an outlaw's refuge, the room is all yours. Oh, sure. You can set up some crafting stations, house your pets, display any treasures or trophies you've come upon in your adventures. Hey, you can even set up a target dummy to practice combat. Just don't demolish the place and we're good. Excellent. You won't regret this decision, I swear. Here's the deed and key to the room. Took me a while, but I finally was able to take them back from the last tenant. Required more time in the sewers than I had hoped for, but hey, that's business. Hope the room is to your liking. With your reputation, I'm sure you shouldn't have any trouble with the neighbors. If you do, remember death threats are not the way to go. Had a spot of trouble when my last tenant started sending those out. Nope, just make yourself at home. Spruce things up a bit. Honestly, I can't wait to see how you arrange the place. Hopefully you'll end up with a few less Daedric shrines than another former tenant of mine. Like 0. 0's a good number. Oh, what a relief. I can't tell you how hard it is to wash bloodstains off of cobble floors. But that's not even the worst of it. I've had tenants cram their rooms with the wildest things. Mounts, foliage, assistants. I mean, it's an inn-room. I own this and several other properties throughout Tamriel. It pays to diversify. Of course, that means I've got to look out for a variety of troubles, too. But hey, no one ever said the real estate business was easy.
Okay, now we have a place we can travel to for free anytime we want on any character on the account. Okay, so to travel, of course, all you do is open up the map or open up your housing. We are in the Golden Griffin right now. We can go to the Ebony Flask in Stone Falls. And if we travel outside the house, you end up in the town, right outside the door. Even if you've never been there before, on this character, Ebonheart discovered, never been here. So I've opened up this map, and I'm ready to start. And of course, watch this. I can travel back instantly. It was the Golden Griffin. There's no cooldown and no cost. So it looks like one of the biggest reasons to have in rooms is to travel, because travel fees are, at least unless you wait a while, travel fees are fairly expensive. Okay.